That's right, guys. FC Barcelona B is the team that I've chosen to try and take to the Liga BBVA. Although in real life, this wouldn't happen as the FC Barcelona B team cannot be promoted even if they finish top and win the Liga Adelante. But we're going into this career mode and I'm very excited because this is going to be very interesting because I haven't done a career mode like this ever before. I've usually done a career mode with quite a big team, you know. I mean, QPR is probably the smallest team so far on FIFA that I've ever done, and this just tops it off. Really, this is the biggest challenge that I'm facing on career mode at the moment. As you know, my finances aren't that high, and we're looking at the squad for the first time here. And of course, as it's FC Barcelona B, there's going to be a lot of youth. This Edgar IE guy looks very, very, very strong. Very good centre-back, actually. Really good jumping. And we got a lot of centre mids. That's what I've noticed. And this guy here, God, he's going to be interesting to use. Very pacey. Not that strong, though. And Dani Nieto is also someone that is going to be one of our best players because although we've got squad depth, yes, we do have squad depth. We have a lot of youth and a lot of young players. What we don't have is a standout player. Like, we've got Delafeu, but he's out on loan at Everton. And you know, let me know if you want me to do do a financial takeover with this career mode. I know a lot of people will not like that as they see it more entertaining. You know, to make it a little bit more realistic, really, because you know, if I have a financial takeover, I'll have 20 million maybe. And that means I can go out and buy a player that FC Barcelona B wouldn't buy in real life. You know, whatever the circumstances were, you know, they'd go straight to the actual Barcelona A team instead of the B team. But I was interested in a lot of players, and it took me about 20 minutes to decide which players were suitable and cheap enough with really good potential and were actually decent players. And Marco Bueno looks like a really solid striker. I'm getting all my results from FootWiz, and I'm trusting in FootWiz that these results are alright. But right here I offer Babunski, and he's 19 years old, he's 62 overall, and I want to shift him because, you know, we've got a lot of strikers, and they're not all going to get play time. And, you know, a lot of them, you know, I could easily get rid of or loan out because I've got so much young talent. There's not a player that's over 25 in the squad, I think, which is very, very strange. But I think the oldest player in the squad is 23 or 24. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But you can see we've got a lot of 18, 17, 19-year-olds. Frank Bagnac here. I was tempted to offer him because I was interested in the FC Basel centre-back Arlind Ajeti. He has potential to be 80 rated, but it depends how far we go in this career mode. You know, if you don't like me doing this career mode, then, you know, I will mainly be uploading the QPR career mode series, as I know that's what a lot of you guys have subbed for career mode, in particular the QPR career mode series. So I will try and keep that going if possible. But, you know, this is going to be very interesting because I haven't really, you know, heard of any of these players before, to be honest. And this guy, Mark Stendra, looks like a really solid cam. He's got very, very good free kick accuracy and good passing as well. And he's only 17 years old. And, you know, I'm hoping that I might be able to get him for cheap. I've got a lot of centre mids, but I don't have many. I don't think I have any centre attacking mids, which is a bit of a problem. Although I do realise that FC Barcelona B, as well as FC Barcelona A, they both play the 4-3-3 false 9 formation. So that's the 4-3-3 with the centre forward. But right here I offer Ile, and I'm really going to be bad at pronunciation, so if I do pronounce anyone's name wrong, I'm very sorry. But Sami Diesel here, the guy from Liverpool, German actually, I was very interested in him. I know we only have 9,000 wages per week, and he's on 7,000 at the moment, but I reckon we can bring him in if we offer a player that's currently on high wages. But I didn't want to offer our striker that we had at the moment, the Cameroonian, as I really, really was interested in trying him out, but you know, I was also interested in trying out Delafeu, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to bring him back till the end of the season when he's back from Everton. But, you know, if you want me to bring any players back or do a financial takeover, then please let me know. But Callum Chambers, this guy is the highest potential right back in the game that's under 20, as far as I'm aware. I may be wrong there. I think I am wrong, but he's certainly one of the highest potential, if not the highest potential right back that's under 20 or under 19 in the game. He looks very, very good. And, I'm hoping to pick him up as well because, we want to have a solid defence. And we already have 3 or 4 really good centre-backs. And, right back and left back. I think left back we're fine with. It's just the right back position now that we have to fill. But you can see that all the transfer offers for Callum Chambers were declined. And that's fair enough because they're wanting 775,000, but I'm not willing to pay that, especially for a player of his calibre. Although he has got a lot of potential, he's not worth that much. And I feel I can get a really good bargain here. And if, I can't get him, if I can't buy him, then, I'll just loan him and buy him at the end of the season, do a future fee set, so that I can actually get him at the end of the season. And if I don't like him, then I don't have to try and offer him a contract because he'll just go back to Southampton, but I think I will. And Marco Bueno, once again, I think I offered about 3 or 4 contracts to Marco Bueno and Ajeti and, all the other guys, Callum Chambers as well. Those are the 3 players that, out of my 15 players that I shortlisted, that actually kind of caught my eye, really. I'm looking at the team over and over again, just realising where we need to improve. Our midfield is very, very good. Our attacking, we could improve. I mean, Yezel, it doesn't look like we're going to bring in Yezel, as his wages do look a little bit too high. And we're looking for that player that has quite a low wage, such as Callum Chambers. But once again, I think I cut the recording here because I think it was something ridiculous, like 6 or 7 contracts that I offered him. And, it just wasn't falling through. But if you've got any suggestions, let me know of players that you want to see at the club. And, if you do like this career mode series, as I wanted to be a little bit different, because a lot of YouTubers, they kind of do big teams. They do Barclays Premier League teams, and that's fine, that's cool. I don't mind doing one of them, but I wanted to be a little bit different, a bit original, really. Try something new that I haven't really seen across YouTube that much. Although I'm sure that someone out there has done an FC Barcelona B career mode at some point or another. But you can see that nothing was working for Callum Chambers, so I decided to take him on a full season loan with a future fee of 500,000. If I could get him for that, that is an absolute bargain. But you can see here, Arlind Ajeti from FC Basel accepted the contract, and that means we're bringing him to the club. And we offered Fabrice Ondua. I'm not sure who he is, but this guy's definitely a lot more solid. He's only 66 overall, but he's 19, so he's got a lot of potential in him. And hopefully, he can grow to be a really, really good player for us. And, Marco Bueno here, he declined another contract, and he said that he loved living here. It's the same old rubbish every single time. But, I decided to offer him a little bit of a better contract, give him a crucial first team role. And the reason I'm giving him extra wages is so that he might actually accept it. But you can see here, Callum Chambers Southampton accept the loan and the future fee offer, which is brilliant, And we're going into our first friendly here. I think I'll be playing some friendlies in the next episode, in episode 2. But you can see Danny Nieto in the first minute already gets us 1-0 up. And, this is against Gangwon FC, and I think they are a really solid side in the K-League. I think they're in the K-League, and I think they are the best side in the K-League. But you can see that Barca B was just absolutely tearing them to shreds. We get 3 goals there already. Just after half-time, Danny Nieto netting the second, and Joan Roman, I'm not sure who he is, but he managed to get 2 as well. So 2 players on 2 goals, almost got a hat-trick there, but unluckily we couldn't get one. But Marco Bueno accepts the contract offer here, and that means that he's coming to the club, and that's really good because he looks like a very, very good player. He's not that strong, but he's quite pacey. But guys, if you've enjoyed this episode of Career Mode and want more from me, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.